Reaching you live from Channels TV Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. This is Sports Tonight. It's good to have you join us. I'm Austin Okonakwan. On the show tonight, we'll continue to review the 19th edition of the National Sports Festival. What were the gains in it for sports development in the country? Are the revelations that we saw and the lessons for the different sporting federations that took part at the just concluded National Sports Festival? We will continue to talk about it because in it lies the development, the developmental goals, programs for Nigeria. So we will continue to talk about the 19th edition of the National Sports Festival. Just yesterday, after identifying a catalog of failures, Manchester United called Jose Mourinho and showed him the way out of Old Trafford. Today, the club have signed a caretaker manager in former United striker Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Is he going to lead Manchester United, stabilize them out of all of this Mourinho drama that we are seeing and talking about? We will discuss that also on the show tonight. For Nigerian football, more worries for the NNL Super 8 because we were waiting for it. The NNL Congress says promote 8 teams. We're not interested in any other playoff. And the Nigeria Football Federation says it's just 4 that will be promoted, but you must go through the Super 8 competition. As we speak, just 3 teams still are there in Aba. The other ones are saying, no, look, we need to stand by what was decided at the Congress. Drama in the Nigeria National League. We'll talk about it on the show tonight. We will also take a look at every other thing that you are talking about. Larry Ekundayo, yes, we will talk about Larry Ekundayo. Before that fight on Friday, we spoke to him on this show. He told us he was super ready, that he wants to retain his title and have a shot for a world title fight. He also wants that fight to happen in Nigeria. Larry went on, did the job against Louis Green, retained his title, and he's smiling, he's happy, he's saying thank you to everyone that supported him. He wants to take his boxing career to the next level. We're talking about an IBF European welterweight champion right there. A boy from Mushi, is a proper Lagosian, big-time Nigerian guy, and he's doing all of the good things. He told us on the show that he loved the weigh-in. When he did the weigh-in, his weight was fine, and he said, Austin, it means more pounded yam. So maybe pounded yam did the magic for Larry Ekundayo. Hopefully, if Larry is back home or wherever he is, he'll be able to set up and we'll have the discussion with him. It'll be good to speak to the champ on the show tonight. So let me bring you into the discussion. You guys are not resting on Jose Mourinho. Let Jose breathe. Jose is just trying to understand what's going on with this Manchester United saga. But let's keep the conversation going on Twitter, channels_sports, Facebook channels. I want to read from you tonight on the program. What are you talking about? Let's keep that hashtag going. You guys were fantastic last night. Do the same tonight. Hashtag Mourinho. Jose Mourinho. Is it totally Jose's fault? Yes, we know everything rises and falls on leadership, but Jose, is it totally everything that has happened to Manchester United? Is it totally Jose? Let's keep that hashtag going. Hashtag Mourinho. Twitter, channels_sports, Facebook, channels_sports, hashtag National Sports Festival. No. We cannot just let the festival go that way. What were the lessons they need for sports development in Nigeria? We still want to review it. We want to talk to you about some of the discoveries that were made at the games, the lessons they did for the different sporting federations, and of course, the ultimate one, how to sustain it. Edo State, they will host the next edition, the 20th edition in 2020. Can Edo State give us a world-class game? Well, the governor, Godwin Obaseki, says he's going to give Nigeria one of the most memorable national sports festival. We love it. We're looking forward to it. Hashtag National Sports Festival. Doesn't end there. All our top stories can be viewed on our website, channelstv.com, and on YouTube /channelsweb. Log on to m.channelstv.com. Download the Channels TV app for any of those devices that you see right there on your screen. It's a racy-pacey, action-packed, interesting, money-spinning world of sports. What are you talking about? Let's do that talk tonight on the program. I'm right here with Iniobong Monday. So if you're ready, let's go. Iniobong, it's good to have you on Sports Tonight.
Good to be here, Austin. And it's amazing. Sunday evening, Jose Mourinho was manager of Manchester United. 2 days later, he's no more manager of Manchester United. In fact, he's jobless because... And the interesting thing is the fact that Chelsea fired Jose Mourinho 3 years ago on the 17th of December, 2015. 18th of December 2018, Man United decide that thunder can strike twice, and they fired Jose Mourinho. And I've been talking to a lot of people, and it's quite intriguing how opinions have been divided because of one man who, in all honesty, has become like a recurring decimal in world football. And the talk will continue, and we're interested in what the fans have to say about this.
I know, and with you, I know you in your bum. when you're all fired or something tells me, I just have that feeling that you think the players also have some blame in this Manchester United.
It's sickening, Austin. And I mean, we talk about it all. It's sickening that when the players win a trophy, when the competition is over and the players get all the credit, and you know, they did well, they get the best player of the season, you scored the highest goals.
MVP.
But when the team is not doing well, the coach gets the bashing. It's unfair. And I mean, it didn't used to be like this, Austin. It didn't used to be like this. Player power is becoming so dominant. Players are getting managers fired. I hear things like they don't want to play for the manager. Absolute nonsense, Austin. I will never understand why a player gets paid so much money to play for a football club, and then he turns. Imagine me coming on this show and say I don't like Austin. I'm not going to put up my best because I don't like Austin. But that, I don't like the camera guys.
But that
absolute nonsense, Austin.
Yeah, no. Let's leave this Jose discussion. We will go back to it. But something in me told me that in Yomog Monday is not just happy. In Yomog believes somewhere, somehow, the players should also get some slaps and kicks. So he says it's absolute nonsense. But Jose is out of the way. Pogba is still at Manchester United. And he put up that picture on Instagram. We saw it, Pogba. Before you took it up, we saw it.
Also, that boy is silly.
We saw that picture. Don't worry, we'll get to that discussion. This Jose Mourinho discussion everywhere. I got somewhere today and they say, hey, Mr. Austin, wait, tell us, what's the... I don't know. Talk to me about the Super Eagles of Nigeria. And if Coach Gennaro is not doing, I can say something. We love it. When these things happen on the field, they leave the discussion for us. And that's why it's an action-packed, fun-loving world of sport.